What the hell was we thinking? Compromise for no reason. Cause we.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. First time stopping by, hi, welcome to my space. Now on this channel we talk about everything. We talk about beauty, lifestyle and all of the good stuff. So do share to stick around with us, and to my returning viewers and my returning subscribers, thank you for all you do for me. Thank you for always coming back. Thank you for subscribing, thank you for viewing, thank you for liking, and I love you guys. All are the real MVP. So without further ado, let's jump right into this video. So on today's video we're going to be talking about moving to Lagos State, Nigeria. Now if you don't know, or if you're just joining my channel for the first time, I came here to Lagos because I was posted here for my service year. Now when I was posted here, the transition from my state of origin to Lagos State was pretty much smooth because my sister already lives here, so I already have housing. My housing was already taken care of, and I have someone to guide me, right? Yeah, so it was pretty much smooth. But if you don't have anyone here and you're thinking of relocating to Lagos because of one reason or the other, please watch this video to the end because I assure you it will do you good. So today's video is about moving to Lagos because of youth service reasons, or if you just want to come here to find greener pastures. Please watch this video till the end. I'm not going to be calling this like accordingly. As you can see, I don't even have a note written down. I'm just going to be calling this from the top of my head because these are some things that I've experienced and some things that I would have found difficult if I didn't have anyone here. So if I don't talk about, or if I don't touch anything that you're curious about, please feel free to leave it down in the comment section below, and I'll treat that over there at the comment section. Treat that. So yeah, let's jump right into this video. The first thing on our list is accommodation. Now I want to talk about this from a corper's perspective and from like someone just moving here for work. But I think the corpers side, I'm going to be making a separate video for corpers that are posted to Lagos, just so you can be guided as to what to expect when you get to Lagos. But now I'm just going to talk about this from like a general perspective. So if you're moving to Lagos, you would have to get somewhere to stay. You'd have to rent a place, right? Now accommodation in Lagos, it is not cheap. I don't know if you've heard about this or anything, but I want to give like a detailed explanation. So accommodation in Lagos, it is not cheap. When you're moving to Lagos, you have two choices. You either live in the mainland or you live in an island. Now the mainland, when I talk about the mainland, I'm talking about Ojota, I'm talking about Yaba, I'm talking about Surulere, I'm talking about Ikeja, I'm talking about Iyana-Ipaja, I'm talking about all of that, Anthony and the rest places. Now when I'm talking of the island, I'm talking about Lekki area, Via area, Aja area, Songotedo area, and Langbasa and Ibeju-Lekki and all of that. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So first of all, let's start from the island area. If you're moving to Lagos and you want to live in the island area and you want to get an apartment around Lekki, it's the possibility of you getting an apartment around Lekki, if you don't have like millions, is 0 to none. Because when I'm talking about around Lekki, I'm talking about Ikate, I'm talking about Mawa, I'm talking about Werfon, I'm talking about Agungi and New Road, right? So if you want an apartment around that area, not even Lekki phase 1, not even inside the Lekki Peninsula phase 1, just it's as is, you'd have to have like $1 million and above for total package. I kid you not, you'd have to get like $1 million and above just for total package. Then the yearly rent, we're looking at 700,000. 700,000 is even cheap. Let's say you're looking at 900,000, 800,000, $1 million and above, like 1.2, 1.5, and even 2 million. I've seen someone pay like 2 million, up to 2 million for 2-bedroom apartments. and that's a lot because I'm coming from where you would easily get like a 2 bedroom apartment for like 300,000 or even 250 or even 200. And when I heard that the person was paying up to a 2 million for 2 bedroom apartment, I was shocked. I'm not even lying right now, I was shocked. So yeah, if you want to live under that axis, you would have to hold your pockets well, because if your pocket is not properly held, you would run mad, like honestly speaking. So if you don't have enough and you want to live in the island area, I would recommend you look into places like Songotedo, the Aja axis, Langbasa, Badore, I can't pronounce this properly, Badore, Langbasa, Songotedo, Awoyaya, and General Paints, areas like that, and also Ikota and Ilaje. So if you're looking at Ikota and Ilaje, is relatively cheap as well, like not cheap like below 500,000 though, but like 600, you can get an apartment for like 600,000 total package or 700,000 for total package. Now I'm talking about a self-contained, in one room self-contained, you'll be able to get that for that amount and that price. But if you want something like flats, 2 bedroom flats, you would have to hold like 900,000 to get like a standard 2 bedroom flat. If you want to live in Lekki Peninsula, you would have to hold like enough money. So houses, even getting a house in the island is very difficult. Now I've moved just once since I got here, and my sister has moved like twice. Just getting an apartment alone is already a hassle. Like the real estate business in the island, it is, don't play. The housing market is crazy. So for you to get an apartment, even in these cheaper areas, it is very difficult to get an apartment. So if you want to move to Lagos, consider the accommodation, because not that it's not possible to get like an apartment around 300 and 400. You can look into shared apartments where you and someone else will have your own room, but you have to share a common space like the living room and the kitchen and sometimes the bathroom. Or if you want to go for the master's bedroom, you have to pay more than the other person that's not going for the master's bedroom. So you can look into shared apartments. You will get shared apartments in area like Ilaje and Dakota and the rest. But if you want to live alone and you're looking for a self-contained, it is very difficult to get self-contained if you don't have a large sum of amount in your bank account. So yeah, that's about the island area. Now moving over to the mainland area, I don't really know much about the mainland area, but when my siblings and I was planning to move around sometime around last year, we looked over at the mainland area because we were contemplating if we would want to move over to the mainland, right? Yeah, we couldn't do that because of our work and the distance and all of that, but I think I got like an idea of how the real estate market in the mainland works. Now if you are thinking about living in the mainland when you get to Lagos, I think you would have much options in terms of space, because the houses in the island, they are not really that big, but the ones over the mainland, they are kind of big, and you kind of have enough space to play with in your house and enough space to actually do things with in your house. So you'd have enough space. Rent money is kind of cheap. It's kind of cheaper than that of apartments in the island, but there are certain locations that are not as cheap, and those locations are actually the busy locations and the fun locations, and not like the secluded areas where like all these, not for young people. Simply put, areas for young people are areas like some Surulere, Bode Thomas, Yaba, Ikeja, and houses are still kind of expensive over there, Falomo and the rest, and what's it called, Obalende and the rest. But houses are not like really cheap over there, but it's kind of okay, but it's not that cheap as well, but it's okay for you to live. If you're working in Lagos and you're getting paid like a reasonable amount of money as salary, I think you'll be able to save up for your rent by the end of the year. So yeah, they are not really that cheap, but they are still okay. And areas like that are the busy areas that are filled with young people and the vibe and the restaurants and all of that. That's it about accommodation. So you have to keep in mind that accommodation, to get an accommodation, first of all, it's a hassle, and also rent is pretty crazy over here. Now the second thing you should put into consideration before moving to Lagos is actually the job opportunities. And I feel like people don't talk about this enough. I'm not saying that there's not like enough jobs in Lagos or you can't easily get a job in Lagos, but it's not that easy. Like before I came to Lagos, I was thinking, what I had in my mind was that okay, I'll move to Lagos and I'll easily get a job, right? Because of the number of companies and startups they have here. But that really wasn't the case. To get a job it's a tax. It's really difficult to get a job over here in Lagos. Like you would 2 months and you still be looking for a job. Not that you won't eventually find a job, you will eventually find a job, but it's really not that easy the way you're thinking it to be. It's really not that easy to get a job over here in Lagos. And I knew what I went through before I could find a job. Before I got a job, I knew what I went through. I knew how many months went by before I could get a job. And I'm not even talking about myself, my friend as well. She's still looking for a job and it's very difficult to get one. You'll be getting interview invitations, but are they willing to pay you like a reasonable amount, or are they jobs like 50,000 naira and 60,000 naira? Are they willing to pay you a reasonable amount? That is something I should put into consideration. So don't come into Lagos thinking that oh, you move to Lagos this week and you get a job the week after and you get your life settled. Even I've been in Lagos for the past 8 months now, or 9 months thereabout, and I'm still not fully settled in Lagos. I think I've only gone out and enjoying myself. I've only gone out once, because once you come to Lagos, the hustle never stops. You won't even have time for yourself anymore. So that's just how it is. But the good thing about moving to Lagos and the job market in Lagos is that you would easily get a job as well. I'm kind of contradicting myself right now, but get this, understand this. If you're looking for like a company job, a white collar job, right, it might take some time, because you won't easily get a white collar job that is willing to pay you like a very high amount without experience, because the job market is all about experience over here in Lagos. So if you don't have like a good years of experience, or a good amount of experience, you might not get a white collar job in Lagos without experience. So if you're looking towards the other direction though, if you're looking for a job in like the restaurants, in like the restaurant line and retail line, now it's easy to get jobs like that. It's easy to get jobs in a restaurant, like a waitress job or a barman job. And in terms of the retail business, it's easy to get like a salesperson job or a sales representative job. It's easy to get those kind of jobs. Right now, I think I'm going to do like a detailed video about those kind of jobs, because you're actually at an advantage if you're looking for those kind of job, especially in the Lekki area, because in Lekki is filled with restaurants and retail stores and all of that. Now when I'm talking about retail, so I'm not talking about all those quack stores or all those provision stores, the normal provision. So I'm talking about high-end retail store, like high-end clothing store or furniture shop, or like the high-end stores that you would have an HR, you would have like a sales representative, you would have customer service. I'm talking about the high-end part of the retail business and the high-end part of the restaurant business. Now it's easier to get that job, and those jobs actually pay more. Like I said, I'll be doing a separate video about on information about those kind of jobs. So yeah, just get that in mind. Now another thing that I want you to put in mind is the transportation. Transportation here in Lagos, it's on a level of its own. Like, the transportation over here, it is crazy, guys. It is crazy the way transportation is expensive in Lagos. Like, I come from a place where I pay 200 naira for transport, and I'm talking about a far distance. The highest amount I would pay is 250 naira. And here in Lagos, somewhere that I would pay 250 naira max in my state, I'll come to Lagos and I'll be paying 1000 naira for transport, guys. When I'm talking about transport in Lagos, I'm talking about thousands. You'll be paying 1.5 for transport. 1.5. We are not traveling, no. We are not traveling. You are going to your place of work. You are going to work and you'll be paying 1.5. You'll be paying 1000. You'll be paying 800. In a day, you would spend like there's a girl in my work. She spends like 3000 naira daily coming to work. Daily. Talk more of weekly. Like, if you don't get a good paying job, let's say for example you're receiving 50,000 or 60,000 naira at the end of the month, and you're paying like 800 naira just going to work, and you're paying 800 naira coming back, that's 1.6. If you calculate 1.6 times the 30 days you go to work, or even 20, let's just say 25 days or 24 days without the weekends, it's still much. I haven't really used transportation service over there in the mainland. The only thing I've used in mainland are buses and keke, and it's not like a far distance. What would save you is if your house is relatively close to your place of work, then you won't have to spend in like a lot of money on transportation. But if your job is far, let's say for example you're living in Ajah and your job is at VI, or your job is at Yaba in mainland, you will cry blood, you will find tears, you will not see. So from 5:30 a.m, because that's the earliest I've been outside, from 5:30 a.m to 9 a.m you would meet traffic. Then during the afternoons and middays you won't meet any traffic, because then people going to work and children going to school, they've left already, so the road won't be as busy as it will be around that time. So you won't meet traffic, or even if you meet traffic, it won't be like a serious traffic. Then anything from 4 p.m to 8 p.m you will definitely be meeting traffic, because then it's rush hour time. People will be coming back from their work, people will be coming back from school, people will be coming back from many places. Also, people will be going out as well, people going out for dinner, people going out to just catch fun. Especially during the weekends, you would meet traffic. So if you can find a way to work around the traffic and beat the traffic, it will be very, very easy for you. But if you're the kind of person that works like 9 to 5, and in the morning you're out and you're coming back around 5 p.m or thereabout in the evening, you would definitely be sitting in traffic. Some days are worst, while some days are kind of easy. Like, you won't meet traffic during some days, and you will definitely be meeting traffic some days. So yeah, that's it on traffic. And Lagos is overpopulated. I've talked about that. That's it on the negative side. Let's move over to the positive side. Lagos is a very, very interesting place. Like, for me, Lagos is a very, very interesting place. I come from a place where I don't get to see as much people, and there's really not that much to do. So moving over to Lagos, where everywhere I turn, especially around Lekki area and VI axis, everywhere I turn, I'm seeing skyscrapers, I'm seeing like big schools, I'm seeing big shops and big companies and startups and all of that. It gives me joy. Honestly, it gives me joy. It gives me a lot of happiness. Like, I get to live among this, and I get to be in the moment, and I get to be around this and live around this, so it gives me joy. It's really, really exciting. Like there's so much to do in Lagos, and you can never do it all because there are so many restaurants to visit, there are so many parks to visit, there are so many shows. If you're the type of person that loves clubbing, there are so many clubs, there are so many things to do. Like, oh my god, Lagos is, it's really different. It's really different. I've been to a couple states in Nigeria, and Lagos is really different. And if you want to move to Lagos, I would say go for it. Just have a plan though. Don't move here blindly. Have a plan and move here. You would enjoy it, I swear to God. But it's expensive. Lagos is expensive. It is really, really expensive. You would spend money. Lagos will eat your money. Especially if you don't have money. If you are broke, Lagos will eat you. The place will literally eat you if you are broke. But other than that, and also the water situation in most places in Lagos, they don't have clean water. But that's not really an issue for me because I lived in Enugu for 4 years, and Enugu don't have water as well. In Enugu, we literally have to buy water. The water that they will pump from the ground to our tank, it was usually very, very dirty. Like, the water situation really wasn't that bad for me because if I was able to live in Enugu without water for 4 years, I believe I can live in anywhere and handle the water situation. So, but if you're the kind of person that haven't really experienced that before, it will be very difficult for you. It was difficult for me when I first got to Enugu, but I got used to it and I find a way to work around that. So if you haven't lived in an area where water isn't as frequent, you would find it really, really difficult. But other than that, it's a very nice place to live, especially in your early 20s. You know, there's just something about living amongst your peers and just seeing people going to work and seeing people doing all these kind of things, and it motivates you. It really does. It motivates you. Like when you're leaving in the morning and you're also seeing your people, like people around your age, doing this as well, it motivates you to do more. So Lagos is just a place that motivates you to hustle. It motivates you to find something better and do something, and it motivates you to hustle and all of that. So I would say it's a nice place to live. I think those are like the important things you should put into consideration before moving to Lagos. I don't want to say it's a difficult place to live in, but if you're not used to this rush and this hustle and this everything going on in Lagos, it will be very, very difficult for you to live in Lagos, and it will mess with your mental health. Like, I can't imagine the number of times where I get this close to falling into depression. Like, I can't like, but I'll remember what made me move to Lagos. Those things actually motivates me to wake up every morning, wake up freakishly early in the morning and go out and go to work and go to my CDS, and just by God's grace, I'm almost done with my service here, and everything will work out by the end. That's just how life is. Like, it will be difficult. It will get to a point where it will be difficult and you just be discouraged. Like, is this really worth it? Should I just go home and relax? But it will work out at the end, and the bad days would eventually pass, and you'd be glad you didn't give up. So yeah. So yeah, guys, that's it. And those are really the pressing matters that I think you should know. But if you have any question regarding moving to Lagos or other things, do not hesitate to leave it down in the comment section below, and I'll answer each and every one of your comments. Before I moved to Lagos, I would go online, I would go to YouTube, and I would watch videos about things you should put in consideration before moving to Lagos, and I thought, why not make my own and try to tell you guys how it's like over here, because now I'm finally in the system. So why not tell you guys how it is? So yeah, there would be subsequent videos about this topic and about finding a job in Lagos and getting an accommodation in Lagos, and also serving in Lagos as well. If you're posted to Lagos, what you should expect, and all of that. So I tried my possible best to keep this video short, because I know y'all don't want to sit for an hour to just watch me talk. I hope after editing and all of that, the video is not as long as I'm thinking it is. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the big red subscribe button. It is free, it is totally free. Please subscribe to my channel, because I want this channel to grow. And yeah, subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notification bell, because if you don't turn on your post notification bell, you would not be notified whenever I post a new video. So yeah, please turn on your post notification bell. It is free as well, and it is the bell like button at the side of the subscribe button. So as you're subscribing, turn on your post notification bell and leave your comments down below in this comment section. If you have a question, or if I didn't touch an area you would like to know more about, drop it down in the comment section below, and if it's really broad, I'll make a video about it. Give this video a thumbs up if you find this video helpful, or if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and also share this video to your friends and family, or if you know anyone that's thinking about moving to Lagos, share this video to them. I don't know if it will be helpful to them, but I hope it would be helpful to someone. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
We can now, oh, this is my regular.